Good morning from a lovely place that it's one of our favourite places. We're in Lochinver, right in the far northwest of Scotland. We're just doing a short walk today, what we wanted to do for a few years actually. It's just called the Lochinver Loop. So it's up the River Inver and then round past Glencanisp, I think it's called. So it's about a 5-mile walk. So we started in Lochinver itself, just here on the little car park. See the church back there. And we've just parked up. We're actually staying just across the water actually. Our little lodge is just over there on the water. It's a beautiful place, so we're enjoying staying there. So yeah, we just wanted to do a local walk today because it's one of the first days of our holiday and we're a bit tired. I had COVID last week, so still recovering from the after effects of that. So just a nice easy walk, about 5 miles up the valley. Hopefully get some nice views of Suilven while we're up there too. So yeah, we'll set off walking through Lochinver and we'll show you the route as we go along. So we've only been walking a few minutes since we left the actual main road. We've come to this beautiful gorge following the Lochinver, and it's really pretty. Maybe you can't see it quite so well through the trees, but yeah, really beautiful scenery. So there is a little parking place, you probably saw it on the film, just as you go into the woods. So it's well worth just parking there and just having a 5-minute walk into the woods, really. It's really spectacular. So we're going to carry on. We've got about a mile or two along this river. So yeah, hopefully it'll be like this all the way. It's beautiful. So yeah, we'll carry on and see what it's like a bit further up. So I've carried on up the glen. It's really impressive. We've had a lot of rain the past few weeks. It's been an incredibly dry Scottish summer. It has rained a lot the past 2 weeks, so yeah, the river is quite high, I would say, but you can see it's just a torrent, really fast flowing. Some really impressive little rapids and waterfalls further down. So yeah, quite a spectacular place. We weren't expecting this, so yeah, really impressed. The path's good as well. It's well maintained path, a little bit boggy in places, but generally speaking it's perfectly fine, even though it has been wet. So yeah, we're going to carry on. I think the scenery should start to open out soon as we get a bit further up the glen. But yeah, really impressed so far. So we'll carry on and see what there's a bit further up. So I'm not sure how well that picks up on the camera, but there's a weir down there with a bridge across it. I don't think we go down to it. We'll have a look, but thought I'd just get it on film while we're up here looking down at it. We've come quite high up on the path now, although we are heading back down. Beautiful, isn't it? Really. So there's a lot of angling around here. You can do salmon fishing in the river. At certain times here you can see the salmon leaping up the river as well, which should be impressive. I don't think that's now though, I think it's in the spring that. So yeah, there's some cars down there. It looks like there are some people out fishing, so I probably don't want to disturb them, but we'll go and have a look anyway, see if we can see anything. So we've just got down to the river. You can get to the bridge where the weir is, but there's a sign. I'll just show you actually. We've seen a few of these signs where it says anglers only. Like I just said, it's a popular spot for angling, and there are some people down there, so I don't think it'd be right to go and disturb them. So there you go though, that's the view from here. Oh yeah, I like that little bridge. So yeah, we won't go and disturb the anglers. Maybe if there was no cars there I'd have a look, but yeah, beautiful place though. Really nice. You can see why it's popular with fishermen. Up the river there. In fact, you can see somebody up there fishing. You might not be able to see them through the trees on the camera.
Have you kept that on camera?
What?
A fish jumped just behind here.
I
don't, you might have got it.
Apparently, Michelle's, you might have heard that, a fish just jumped. Was it quite a big fish?
Yeah.
Probably a salmon, then just jumped. And don't know if I got it on camera or not. Anyway, we'll see when we look at the footage later. So we've just kind of got through the woodland section of the walk, and the scenery is kind of clearing out now. As you can see there, you can see Quinag in the distance there, the mountain. One of the first things we've seen, you might just be able to pick it out there on the top of the hill. In fact, there's a few. Some little deers. Try and zoom in on. That's nice to see. We're getting a bit more into kind of a wilderness area now, as we kind of fork off to the right in a minute and head over to Suilven, sorry. So that'll be nice, but it's been beautiful, that woodland section. Nice watching the anglers there doing a bit of fly fishing. Not sure if they caught any, they weren't that friendly to be honest, but yeah, nice to see them all. And yeah, but scenery here, look at that, really spectacular views there of Quinag. We did that last year. That's one of the other videos. A really nice video we did that last year actually, but it was a nice sunny day. But beautiful to be out here now in the open wilderness a little bit more, seeing the deers. So yeah, we'll head off to the right, kind of going uphill a little bit now, and the view should really start to open out soon. So we've just spent about half an hour sat down by the river watching the salmon jumping. It's been beautiful, such a lovely spot. See there, it just heads on up towards, I've forgotten the name of the lock up there, there's a big lock up there, but yeah. So at this point we turn off to the right on what looks like quite a muddy track up over the moorland, over towards Suilven to do the actual loop. But that first part of the walk, absolutely beautiful. I think even if you just come up here and then go back the same way you've come, it'd still be beautiful. But yeah, I've really enjoyed that. So now we're heading off into the wilderness a little bit. Maybe spot some more deer on the way, and yeah, see what there is to see up here. So we've just come to the worst deer gate we've ever seen. Somebody nicked the door. So yeah, a little bit of a pointless deer gate. We've seen quite a bit of evidence of deers, a lot of deer droppings and things, and hoof marks on the path. So there are plenty about. So yeah, might see a few more as we go along. So I've just got to what is actually the highest point of the walk, and I have to say it's a relief. I think I mentioned at the start of the walk, last week I had COVID, and I think yesterday was the first day I felt reasonably healthy, but I'm absolutely exhausted. We've done about 3 miles and quit up that hill. I'm going to fall over. But anyway, we're at the top of the hill. I'm going to show you the views now. You can see all the big mountains of Assynt. It's beautiful. So over there to the left you can see Quinag, and just poking out there in the little gap is Canisp there, and of course you've got the mighty Suilven over to Colmore, Colberg, and around there to little shark fin. Where is it down there? That's Stack Polly. So brilliant view of those iconic mountains. Well worth it to get up here, and it's surprisingly calm. We thought it'd be windy up here because down in Lochinver on the side of the sea it was quite breezy, but no, it's lovely up here. We met a few nice people as well. It's been a quiet walk, only seen, apart from the anglers, only seen a couple of other walkers, but they've all been really friendly, so nice to chat to them. So we're heading down now into Glencanisp, and then it'll be back into Lochinver, so it shouldn't be too long. It's about 2.5 miles back, but it's all downhill, so it shouldn't be too difficult. So yeah, soon be back at the car. So we'll enjoy the walk back though, and hopefully show you some of these beautiful views of Suilven. So we've just dropped down to Glencanisp Lodge, which is a beautiful place. We've been here before when we walked up Suilven. You come this way. So yeah, nice place. Just walking through the grounds of that now. Quite an interesting place. So we head through this, then we join onto the road where you can park if you can actually do Suilven there. I think it's just a mile and a half, maybe 2 miles back down the track back into Lochinver. So yeah, we'll wander through the lodge now. And there's a beautiful lock coming up as well, so hopefully get some nice footage as we walk past that back to Suilven. So we've just made it back into Lochinver. It's been a really good walk actually. Just checked 5.5 miles, it's about what we expected. It'll be a bit harder than we expected, quite a bit of up and down. I'm even quite tired, it wasn't the easiest walk, but we really enjoyed it, really good walk. So we're back at the harbour now, just spin you around. See the harbour there. Tide's gone out, so it's not quite as pretty as it was earlier. But yeah, still a really nice place. So thank you for watching the video if you made it all the way through. We do really appreciate it. If you'd like to give us a like and subscribe to the channel as well, that'd be fantastic. We are going to do a few more walks while we're up here. We're hoping to do at least one mountain. Tomorrow we're hoping to make it to Cape Wrath, which is really exciting, so I'll probably do a video of that. But yeah, thank you again for watching though anyway. I will see you on our next adventure.